Friends, we are back today for our day 6 of our journaling practice. And I am just going to bring up the body graph view here. And I'm guessing that you guys all are going to the body graph and taking a look at this for yourselves, just so that you can play with it. However, we don't have really much of a change today, and here's why. Really, it is strictly the moon that is making some major shifts from the 52 of like really keeping still, concentration. Now it's in the 39. 39, I love it because it's part of my design. So I always have bias against what's in my design because I love it, because I know how to express it really well, because it expresses itself through me. And this provocation. And we started off our January 1st, we started off with the 39 and the 38 being in the sun and the earth. And of course, every calendar year looks exactly the same, so this isn't new. However, the provocation aspect here, I love that it's here really having us look and be, letting the provocation of our spirit. What spirit are you showing up with? That's what the 39 does, is it provokes spirit. And I know this because I do this all the time. And through that 39, again, I don't like to pick and apart of the designs, but this is, I provoke people's spirit in a call. I don't sugarcoat anything, because I don't think it helps anybody. So if you're being provoked today to look at your spirit, to lean in and go, what is it that I really want to start this year? What do I want to how do I want to show up through, of course, hopefully your strategy? What limitation do I want to transcend this upcoming year? What crisis? How do I want to look at crisis? That's what I want to say. How do you want to look at crisis? I also bring this gate to people. How do you want to look at your crisis? Do you want to look at it through the lens of a victim and having the nervous system overloaded through that victimhood? Or do you want to recognize that experiences are happening around you, for you, through you? And at times it does feel very personal, and it feels like it's happening to you. And yet you have the capacity to look at it through the lens of the observer. Now, sometimes experiences aren't pleasant. Sometimes, there's lots of violence there, the physical body, the mind. A lot of that can be just highly, highly hurt in the process. But what I see is when there's the fortitude to look at it differently, this is when you can really repair your spirit, but also in moments where you can step into those challenging aspects of life and then help other people walk through those exact challenges that they're having in their lives. So we are all designed to go through everything in the human design body graph. How you express it is through what's activated, and what you're here to learn is through that openness. So what does crisis teach you? What is the alertness of the 44 coming to meet? What are you meeting on a daily basis that is challenging your quote unquote your survival, challenging the depth of your knowledge, the deep ancestral stuff that you're bringing with you along your journey? What is life really asking you to do? What is life asking you to identify with? I, over the last 10 years, have on numerous occasions said, you know what, screw this. I don't want to do this anymore. I just don't want to do it anymore. And guess what? It's such a deep part of what I identify with that I can't break free of it. because it's a part of the purpose. It came to me. It showed up in my life, and now it's adopted into my life. And I'm talking about design and being here and doing YouTube and all of this. Oftentimes my conditioned mind just says, like, we are done, like enough's enough. And the sacral center moves me here. So what are you identifying with? What are those things that just bring you that satisfaction, or that invitation, or that initiation into, your life, that you just, that you identify so deeply with it? People recognize you for it. People know you as it. People appreciate it. So you just move forward with it. The 24, I love it, the mind, the acoustic, this rationalization. What rationalization really actually ends up being is this deeper discipline to be you. Don't do this my way. Don't do this anybody else's way. Lean in and do it your way, whatever that is, whether you be in your career, whether you're a mom, a nurse, a truck driver, someone who works on a farm. Like, lean in and be the disciplined person to show up as you. I just had this magical client, and like, her chart was just so impressive to me. And I could see her holding back all of her power. And when I called that power forward, when I called this direction out for her, when I showed her how to innocently step in, and I provoked this energetic, this starting space inside of her, the tenderness and the tears just flowed down her face. Why? Because we know when we identify so deeply with who we are and that we have no other choice. This is what the world is calling us into. Can you just be it and trust it? I'm just asking you that. Can you? All right. Enjoy journaling today, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.